Good joint right there. BlkPrint back in the building. J5.
Josh Pease. We here. It's been a while. I feel like. Has it?
It always feels like that. I think it's because there's no amp in between it.
Oh yeah, we say that every time we get in here.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, like it because usually we would talk to each other like 3-4 times a week. Now it's probably like 2-3.
Yeah.
2-3. Yeah. Well, RIP to him.
Yeah, we're figuring a replacement for you guys soon.
Yeah.
Don't trip.
We got y'all. I know. Just let us have the rest of the year.
Yeah,
kind of
man.
plan this shit out. We got you, man.
I need the rest of the year. I'm looking forward to the holidays this year.
Non-stop.
Usually I'm not a big holiday guy.
Yeah.
But this year I'm like, yo, I need that time.
Yeah.
I need that. Give me back my time.
Man, I feel like people are trying to like overload everything before Thanksgiving now. Like I got back to work Monday. I was in Texas a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Got back to work. Then today it's like, oh, we got to do all this stuff by Friday. I'm like, what? What's happening Friday? Like nothing's happening Friday. We just want to make sure that we don't get caught up. Then I look in the calendar. Everybody's off next week.
I forgot next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
I feel like this year, because December is 5 weeks, it pushed Thanksgiving back because usually Thanksgiving's like 26, 27.
Damn, so Black Friday's next week.
Yeah.
I need to do a Black Friday sale.
That's why the sales are so early, because you only had really like a week and some change of leeway in between this year. So like Best Buy started it on the 1st. A couple of clothing clothing brands started it too.
I got like the Essence sale this week.
Yeah.
Mr. Porter.
Yeah.
Ain't Shit Funny sale coming soon, folks.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I usually don't like putting shit on sale. I'm more than like, I remember back in the day when we had Peas and Carrots, we was like, nigga, it's not on sale, it's for sale. That was our thing. But I feel like I owe it to the people, man. It's been a good year.
It's been a good year.
I don't know how much I'm gonna give y'all though. I mean, shit, BlkPrint, if you're a Patreon subscriber, you already got like 30% off.
Yeah. I mean, and you get that code when you first sign up.
Yeah, so maybe I'll give y'all 40. I don't know.
Yeah, come on, man.
50?
Actually, it should be for the patrons. This should be for the patrons, low key.
Oh no, it's gonna be for everybody. I'm trying to get some shit off. Patrons, if you subscribe, you get your 30 already. Be happy. Everyone else, I'm trying to figure some shit out for y'all, man.
But yeah, MC in the building as well, all the way live from Florida. Almost a transplant, close to being a transplant. Who knows?
It's getting closer. It does feel a little bit different because we're out of costumes today. Thank God. All of our clips for the past 2 weeks have all been in costume.
Yeah. The people love the costumes though. Like it's got a good reception. They thought it was funny. They thought it was great. They love the costume bash. I think we did a good job. So next year,
great idea.
Sub-Zero Scorpion.
All right. I don't know.
Sub-Zero Scorpion. All right.
I'll do my Nas and Belly.
Whatever. Yeah. Yo, the Nas and
Belly. Hey, I don't know if you want to do the contacts thing. I just seen some shit online of a girl that had like the black contacts in and she couldn't get them out.
How could she not get
them
out?
Thank you. She was putting like tweezers in her ear trying to get in her eye trying to get them out. It was actually pretty crazy. Nope. She could not get them out.
But here's the thing. One thing about those, they're harder than regular contacts. Like regular contacts, you can just do this.
I'm cool. I'll wear regular contacts. I'm cool. I'm trying to get LASIK, man.
If that shit glues to my LASIK eye, I'm gonna be red hot.
Oh, you got LASIK?
How was that?
Yeah, I got it. I got it June 1st, 2013. It was actually an interesting process. It was actually
you got the early
process.
Yeah, you got
the early LASIK.
1.0. Shit.
Yeah.
Can you still see?
I got
that shit start to wear off.
Nah, they do that as like a huge disclaimer. They're like, yo, this is not permanent. You're probably going to need reading glasses when you're 40. At the time, I was like 2013, so I'm 22. I was like, that's 20 years. That's 20 years of good sight. Damn. A 20/20 vision, I'm straight. I'm all right. So they did the whole month of, they took like at least 4 weeks of just making sure that my eye was healthy enough to do it, because I wore glasses since the 3rd grade or so. I did contacts. I hated contacts. I hated having to put them in, water them, make sure they're good. So I thought about doing it at the time. It took me 4 weeks to do the process to make sure my eye was healthy.
They plants?
Yeah, you got to make sure that your eyes are hydrated, or else they're gonna just start getting
water. That's probably out.
That's what I'm saying.
That was your issue.
That's probably why you didn't like them, because you wasn't using the solution, the saline solution, boy.
Yeah.
You tripping.
Not what I'm talking about, a saline solution.
It was just putting water in his...
No, hell no. You think I'm flicking you think I'm flicking Aquafina in my damn eye? Hell no.
I want to get LASIK too, though.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I actually went for the consultation. I went to Kobe's guy, Dr. Feinerman. I went all the way to Costa Mesa for this nigga to tell me, I gotta see somebody else before I see him. I gotta see, because I have astigmatism.
Yeah, me too.
So I have to go, to go to another doctor to get that corrected, and then I can go to Feinerman. And I was just too lazy just to go through the
That's too
process.
much
I'm like, I'll wear contacts. I don't mind my contacts.
Mark, you got work done.
Yeah.
Right? I gotta say.
Cosmetic Mark, nigga.
You got work done. I didn't know about the LASIK. We already know. Can we clue the listeners in on what else you got done?
Your nose?
Well, I mean, I haven't really told any. Wait, what'd he say?
He said his nose. You do look a little Kardashian-ish.
Hey, man. I thought it was a filter.
My nose looks contoured this week.
You got filler? Is it the beard?
Oh, man. You got lip fillers? You seen that video on Twitter going around? The guy getting the lip fillers?
No, I don't know. My algorithm, not your algorithm, Josh.
I got a crazy algorithm, man. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out who Twitter thinks I am. The last week I've been trying to figure it out. Since they moved over to X, I've been trying to figure out who they think I am. Because I'm not who they think I am.
What is it? So wait, you don't see like the For You isn't like butts and shit like that?
No, I mean, it's a little bit of that.
My For You was zero. My For You was zero butts, all like video game stuff and like people trolling and like all types of movie stuff. That's it.
I'm getting all the viral ghetto tea. Like, and when it's like
Krishan Rock.
It's like, yes, Krishan Rock is the star of my timeline. I'm like mad at her at this point. I'm like, who is this lady? I don't even know. She's a star. I'm out there wondering why she still got her hospital band on. But every day it's some different viral moment on my timeline. Like this morning it was, and this was like a continuation of last night. Cause you know, it show you shit from 21 hours ago.
Yeah, from like a day ago.
Twitter's crazy. So this morning I'm on there. It's just like 17 hours ago. And this actually is some LA shit. So I was like, oh, okay, at least y'all got me geotagged.
Yeah.
It was basically a woman who had a baby shower.
Uh-huh.
And she was there with her baby daddy. They're not together. Another woman was there at the baby shower.
Okay.
The other woman that was at the baby shower was flirting with the baby daddy on the timeline. Like they were flirting, like they were going back and forth flirting. And then the baby mama retweeted them and was like, damn, you was at my baby shower and you flirting with my man. Like, was y'all fucking back then? Like, what's up? And the girl was basically like, no, like what? Like we just started. Like it was just a back and forth, but it was just like but this is viral in this little pocket of the internet that I'm in.
But
like,
why are you in it?
I don't know, but it's like if you look at the original tweet where it started, it's like whatever viral is these days.
Yeah,
hundreds of shares, hundreds of likes, bookmarks, all the good shit. People talking about it on the timeline. I've seen other tweets about it. Like, I had a couple girls that was at my baby shower. I'm seeing all type of comment. You know, you just see the random commentary. You're like, huh? Like it's just I'm in too deep.
That's a dark timeline for you because like I would imagine. What would you imagine Josh's algorithm to be like, Mark? What would you if you was to just sight unseen? What would you imagine it to be like?
I would think it'd be like Black Wall Street almost.
I wish. Black Wall Street sounds amazing.
Yeah, that
give me
would,
too much credit.
Yeah, that'd be an upgrade. This is the same guy who goes on the alternative Reddit sources.
Hey, man.
Reddit.
Black Wall Street is great. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Weather machines, Josh, just getting the affluent.
Hey,
W.E.B. Du Bois.
I will say
we still got Wi-Fi. We good.
No, thankfully. I will say I did clean up my what's the Explorer page on Instagram?
On Instagram?
I cleaned it up. It's no more butts. It's no more
crazy.
Women.
What's
I mean, honestly, it's impossible for it not to be women, I feel like.
Yep.
I don't even like
already, straight up.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I don't even like might want to click through there. I don't even like pictures on Instagram like that.
It's dogs. It's dogs wrestling in butts.
My shit is like watches now. I've been on the watch kick. Yeah, see, look, this all watches.
Oh yeah,
it's just crazy.
All watches.
I'm
How
actually
did you clean
proud.
it up?
I mean, I started following a bunch of watch pages and shit. I've been looking shit up. I'm proud of this. This is a moment.
You
for
scroll
me.
down a little bit. It gets more wholesome as you keep going. More dogs.
I got some football shit going on. All right.
A lot of dogs.
What the fuck is this?
Central C
and Ellie Chopper.
I get a lot of Central C content fed to me on a weekly basis. Like I don't need to know.
He had a big record last week.
Well, he's dissing his like ex-girlfriend or something. That's what I'm seeing on TikTok.
He had a big record with the Pink Panthers record.
Yeah,
is that what you're talking about? Is that a big record? I haven't listened to it yet.
I only heard his part. Her part sounded like, I'm just gonna be honest, did not sound like it was my cup of tea.
Okay,
but his part was was cool. For him to be rapping over a beat like that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think I heard the beat and I was like,
it sounded like it sounded like a Dance Dance Revolution type beat. Like,
yeah, it's like that's one of the albums I'll like get to in traffic one day and be like, oh, okay. I did listen to the Cash Cobain record she got.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
I think didn't he do that one?
That's it.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, I did.
It sounded like
All
some
right.
DDR type shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you.
I
You don't like 2000s nostalgia?
Ghetto techno? Nah.
Yeah, his verse wasn't that memorable to me. I got to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, well, I thought the verse was cool because it mentioned like the ex-girlfriend. That's like the big thing, and then he was talking about how she called him. Then he was like she's playing story time on TikTok or some shit like that. I thought that was a slick line. He got a couple of slick lines on.
Yeah, nah. Central C is a slick rapper. You know, I've been listening to Smirk Carter.
Who?
The Lil Durk record. Y'all ain't heard that record? It's funny.
Heard it.
No one's talking about this record.
I haven't heard it.
Lil Durk got on his walk-in Lil Wayne shit. Hustler music. He actually recreates the Hustler music video.
Yeah.
Like he's wearing the fits from the Hustler music.
Is it
video.
out? It's out.
Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
Why is no one talking about this record? It's probably one of Lil Durk's best songs in a long time.
I think there's just so much going on.
Yeah,
There's a
lot going on in the world.
There's so much going on with music. There's so much going on. There's so much like arguments and stuff like that. Like a lot of new stuff is falling by the wayside. You know what I mean?
I've been listening to the Lil Durk record, and then I really love the Jack Harlow record.
Which way you always love?
Love It On Me.
Record.
Y'all have no one's heard this record? Got a video and everything.
The one that kind of sounds like the one that kind of sounds like the
motto
Drake and Wayne record.
Yeah, but it's funny when people said that I was like, I don't really hear it, but I guess you can say that. But it's a good record. I think it's gonna be like top 10 on Billboard this week too.
Were they playing it on playing in New York?
No, you know what the fuck they were playing? I was in New York. I listened to the radio one time when I was in the Uber. Funkmaster Flex must be stopped.
Why?
He's amazing. Honestly, he must keep going, actually. He called himself the creative programmer. He's like, I got a new title. I'm like, he combined like creative director and like, what's like the head programming position at the radio station?
Head programmer.
Yeah,
the PD program director.
Program director. Yeah. Creative program director is what he called himself. He's like, yeah, I'm curating shows now. He's talking about the summer jam or whatever they got coming up. Some shit. I don't know. It might be like a holiday jam at this point. But he played everything in New York sounds amazing. Like when Funk Flex is dropping bombs on it, it sounds like the best song ever. I was in the cab like, oh my God, this shit's amazing. It was Lola Brooke and Coyle Ray. It's like, this song is crazy. Oh my God. And all New York music has this like kind of feeling.
The same bop now.
A bop, yeah. It's like a little drill bop, but it was actually the song sounded great. Shout out to Lola, shout out to Coyle Ray. Lola Brooke just had an album come out last week.
I saw somebody say Coyle Ray's her feature game is just on another level right now.
I like Coyle Ray. I liked her album. Like I ain't gonna front. Like I think she took a lot of big swings. You know, I love this song off the Spider-Man soundtrack. Mm-hmm. But her album, like, is a good album. Like, it's one of those albums where it's like, okay, I see what you're doing here.
People are so quick to kind of just like call out failure for just small. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Coyle Ray she still connects to an audience.
Yeah, and she's still developing. Like, remember Coyle Ray's first performance?
Yeah, and at Rolling Loud.
And remember now, she looks amazing now on stage.
The fucking the ice cream truck was out there and shit. I remember watching that. I remember being like, yo, that was.
It was awkward.
It was like 2017, 2018 or something like that.
Now she stepped it up. She got great dancing, great songs, all this shit. A
whole performance. What? She needs to stop beefing with her dad, bro.
Man, you know it's funny. Benzino actually follows me on Instagram.
You told us about that.
I'm seeing it all in real time. I follow him back.
He said, thank you, Josh Pease. Thank you, Josh.
Oh,
Pease.
for the post.
Of all the magazines.
Salute
for keeping the heart of hip hop alive. Man. He's never gonna live the Source stuff down.
I kept the lights on at the Source, man. Shout out to Benzino.
That was a good video though. That was a good curated video though, I must say.
Yeah, shout out to Calmatic, man. Chuck, that's my guy. But Coyle Ray, artist development, amazing. Mm-hmm. Back to New York radio. That Lola Brooke and Coyle Ray record sounds like a smash when you're in traffic in New York.
You take taxis or do you take the subway?
I take Ubers by subway a lot when I was out there. I had like the unlimited pass.
Yeah.
I was on the subway a lot this time. It was actually interesting.
You came into a group chat that we're in and you said, I don't see how motherfuckers do this every day of the week.
Oh, yeah, because I'm just doing it leisurely. Like, I'm like, I can be late. Like, I'm seeing, like, there ain't no seats. I'm just chilling. If I had to be doing something, I'd be hot. And it's like the subway is the fastest way to get around. So it's like, I'm like, damn, let me try to call an Uber and get there faster. I'm looking at I'm comparing transit to drive to walk. I'm like, oh shit, I might as well just get a Subway.
Yeah.
But
I've never understood in like big cities like that, like grocery shopping. Like I feel like I take that for granted. Like being able to just throw all my shit in the car and just driving away, go to pavilions whenever I want to.
Yeah. The thing about New York is it's literally a bodega on every fucking corner.
Right.
So it's like that's I guess you can't grocery shop at a bodega, but you could, and then delivery everywhere. Yeah, and then delivery is just everywhere. It's abundant. Everybody delivers. The delivery thing out there is a little wonky to me too, because like I was staying in Williamsburg, so I'm ordering shit around there. I think one time the lady just walked with my shit. I'm like, you walked? I can walk. I started walking after that. I'm like, oh shit, you just walked up? I don't walk. I'm walking to get my food now.
Wait, where did you order from?
A really good spot there called Sunday in Brooklyn. It's like a breakfast spot.
Yeah.
Pancakes fire.
You just said fuck it. Yeah. Easy $2.
Walked over. I'm like, damn.
So hold on. Actually, I got a good question. You were in Atlanta when Keith Lee was there. Now you in New York when Keith Lee was there. That's kind of crazy.
I don't think Keith Lee was in New York. I think that was just like a rumor. Like he didn't
actually go. He was here.
You know what's funny? So the picture people posted when like Keith Lee was in Brooklyn or New York.
Yeah.
That wasn't even Keith Lee in the photo.
Who was it?
That was just a random guy. I looked at him, I'm like, that's not Keith Lee. Like,
who the fuck was
I saw that going around and people talking about it. That wasn't Keith Lee. And I it's funny enough, when I saw that, I went to his TikTok to check because I'm like, oh, what you reviewing? Yeah. I need to know what's good out here.
We went to that burger spot out here.
Which one? Easy Street. I saw that. Yeah, I'm like, why you went there?
But the line was too long, so he went to Better's. What was it called?
Mo Better Burger.
Hold on, let me. Sarah sent it to me this morning. Hold on, let me.
I was on my food shit. New York, I had some spots, some new spots, some old spots. I was getting it in.
Yeah, it was like because he sent it to me and said you better go here before this nigga ruin it.
Oh shit!
What was it called?
Because I know all the good burger spots in LA.
Sarah sends me
Easy Street not good.
100.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Burgers never say die.
Oh. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Burger Sense, that's one of the best smash burgers in LA. That's been around for a minute though. It's already been crowded.
He gave it like a 10 out of 10. He said it was like a nostalgic burger.
It tastes like the very first burger you ever had in your life.
Yeah. He said it was like the way that the old McDonald's hamburgers used to taste.
That's exactly what I compare it to. Yeah. But it's a smash burger. It's like super thin. You could damn near get a triple patty.
Yeah.
Comes with lettuce, not lettuce. It comes with onions, mustard, ketchup. I get it without ketchup.
He need to go to crack. Okay.
He go to crack. Oh yeah. Keith Lee need to holler at me. I got a few spots.
If he give away crack, then it's over. Because I've been to crack about three times. Yo.
Bruh.
Crack it's a little shaky just seeing the white people come in and out.
It's definitely Republican as fuck.
I'm like, I'm just eating my burger and leave.
He 2 steps away from flying the Trump flag, but I think that's the seasoning, baby. But yeah, New York. I was out there. It was cool. I did want to shout out fucking Shinsia. She had a record that bless her and Tyga had a record that kept playing out of it. That's another one of them records that sounds good in traffic.
Listen,
okay,
I gotta admit something, bro.
What?
That Tyga joint with the samples, Ice Ice Baby.
You like it?
It's fire, man.
Never heard it.
It's fine. The video is hard.
I did see the video. Him dancing in the video is hilarious.
The video's hard.
It's hilarious. I did see that. You're right.
I'm like, bro, he's clear. He's at the point of his career. He don't got to take himself too seriously anymore. He's just making fun records. It's all independent. He's got the whole Ice Ice Baby thing going. The whole fits. Everything about it look crazy. Actually, I'm scared to admit the fact that I listened to that song at least more than 5 times.
Damn. Hey, man.
More than 5 times. Listen.
Tiger, y'all.
I told y'all Tiger keep a record, man. Tiger keep a record. No matter 2020s.
He done made niggas forget about everything he done never did. All right? Tiger made niggas forget about everything. Remember that when people was exposing him, his name was Michael Wynn. It was like, he's not really from where he say he is.
I mean, the funny part is, I've been seeing, he's from the South Bay area. I've been seeing Tiger all my life. Like, you understand, like, Tiger's been a part of my life all of my life. To this day still. It's kind of crazy, actually.
Even when he was hanging with Pete Wentz and them?
Yeah, I mean, even before that, Tiger used to perform at like our little high school parties.
Is he really Travis McCoy's cousin? That was an urban legend.
I think that was just a little.
That was a hardcore Holly Crash Holly type thing? Yeah, oh, man.
I was like, damn, that's a talent. I was like, that's a talented family, bro.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, actually.
He came to perform. He performed at VCU one time. Tyga did, and this is after No Introduction came out and did what it did. And I said I was doing the event planning at my school, and he on his rider he had like white underwear, like tidy whities though. I was like, why do you need that?
Rumors continue.
Okay,
it's a crazy thing to have on your rider. I'm sorry.
It's
wild.
But at least Hanes
socks, bro.
I mean, people,
why?
Man, you definitely put underwear and show your rider. Like
Yeah.
that's a hack I learned from maybe Mac Miller or somebody. We was putting
every rider I've ever seen.
Yeah.
More like maybe 80% of them, if it was a male artist, had underwear on it.
Yeah, underwear, t-shirts, all that shit.
I think when Drake came to perform VCU, I think he had underwear on the rider.
Yeah, black towels and do
towels, M&Ms, popular rider items. Well, also, I mean, how long were you in New York?
I was there for a week, literally like Saturday to Saturday.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Ate some good food.
Was it cold?
It was all right. It's high 50s. It wasn't that bad.
Can't
It's
do
cool.
cold, bro.
It wasn't. It hasn't got really cold yet.
Super brick.
Yeah, I went to a Knicks game actually. Knicks versus Clippers. Fucking Harden's first game.
Yeah, every fucking thing out there.
I can't believe you are to a center court seat in Madison.
Yeah, actually.
Garden.
Oh my god. Hey, so, like
he literally just added.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy Chasing Cash. Really appreciate you. He the one that got hooked me up with the seats.
That's hard.
Man, those were great seats.
More dependable than Reese.
Way more dependable than Reese. That was my first time at the Garden, so I was like, yo, I just wanted to get in the building. So the seats that he got me were, immaculate.
Primo.
Yeah.
Primo
Open
seats.
bar in the back. Fucking hip hop was sitting across from us. Fucking
How'd Harden look?
terrible. Honestly, out of shape. I look when he came on the court. I'm like, is this nigga out of shape? It's funny when he was like warming up. Nigga looked me directly in the eye at one point. I'm like, I'm watching you. Nigga, you on the court. Why you watching me?
You got that blank, vacant stare.
He looked me directly in the face. Like it was to a point where I was like, oh, this nigga's looking at me. Like, cause I was that close. Where it's like, and I'm just like looking like, nigga, it's James Harden. Your first game here. I damn near went to salute his ass.
You might want to be looking at the court, nigga.
Bro, look directly in my eye. I'm like, okay.
I think his whole thing of like getting in shape as the season goes on is gonna bite him in the ass this year.
I don't know. I mean, Harden is one of the best. I think when he did the press conference, he like, I can't play in no system. I am the system. I feel him 100%. He is a system. I don't know. That team is just small to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cursed team.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched Plumlee go down. I'm like, oh, who the fuck is that gonna be our big man now? Zubac can't play that many minutes.
So you weren't really a fan of the take that they had where they say, wow, we have the opportunity as 4 people really from LA to get this thing done and bring a championship to LA the LA way. Okay. Lakers fan weren't feeling that?
I don't know what part of LA they really from. LA County. Really from LA County.
Palmdale.
They must have forgot the county part. Shout out to Harden though, man. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. His birthday just passed. It's my first time ever rooting for the Clippers and these motherfuckers lose. I was like, see, this is why I stay on the other side.
Stop rooting for the Clippers, bro.
I never root for them, but I'm in New York. I can't root for the Knicks.
They put up banners of them. Like
every time Julius Randle shot the ball, I thought about that King Carson line. And he was making them though. It was kind of crazy. I was like, damn.
One good fucking Jamal. What's his name? Randall or Julius Randle line is when Jamal said that whenever he looks at him, he says he wonders why he didn't just try out for the league or some shit like that. Man. I was like, the way that nigga played, like I could get out there and just put some up, bro.
There's a couple niggas I think about like that. Y'all don't watch football, but did y'all see there was like a viral tweet, another part of the internet that I'm just on.
Dark web.
Football Twitter actually is crazy. There was a viral tweet that asking, would you take $1 million or would you try to get 5 yards rushing? Would you do that for $10 million? You get 10 tries.
I could do that.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. I think I could do it too. Honestly,
I could do that.
I honestly think I could.
I'm pretty fast. I think
I could. Yeah, nigga, NFL fast.
5 yards rushing.
All you gotta do is 5 yards. You get $10 million.
5 yards
you
ain't
get
that
10
far.
tries.
5 yards ain't that far.
You know the big ass niggas that are staring at you, ready to fucking spear your ass.
That's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I mean, fast. You have a line blocking for you.
How much I weigh now? I weigh about 160 fast.
I think I could do it too, honestly. But you gotta think as a running back, you lining up 2 yards back, so it's like 7 yards, maybe more.
I'm a creep. You know how they do in football? They be creeping. I see it.
I'm a creep. They gonna get the ball and slide immediately. Try to slide 5 yards.
I played Madden once. You know what I'm saying? They creep up a little bit.
I think I could do it.
Come on, man. I think I could do that shit. $10 million?
10 million. Hey man.
But what? Who gonna pay my hospital bills if I get hit for them 3 tries?
Yeah, but I say, are you ready to get hit by a defensive end and get fucking flattened on the floor like in Space Jam?
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what defensive end is. So I'm not looking
big
out
bastards
for
that are in the line that are ready to spear somebody.
If I can jump, do the little rolls and all that type of shit they be doing, the jukes and the juke moves and shit, I can fucking pull it off. I can for sure do 5 yards. Test me.
It's possible.
I can do it. Am I wearing pads?
Yeah, you wearing pads.
Right,
full uniform, full pads. Which might slow you down a little bit.
The what?
Might slow you down. Yeah, man. Wearing pads is heavy.
You got a helmet on and pads, yeah.
Helmet is the worst part. I remember my periphery used to be fucked up wearing my helmet. I used to be like,
give me a week.
To be getting hit in the head with the ball.
Give me a week to train for it. Just with some niggas that play football in Inglewood. And we just go to the park and play.
Oh, man.
And then
that's like the niggas that would be like, you want to take the 1 million now, or can you score 10 points in the NBA? Bro, you are
I can't
not
score
scoring 10.
I can't do that.
10 in the NBA is
I
crazy.
can't do that. Just running, nigga. You just asked me to run. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
All right.
If it's like aim the shot, nigga, 7 foot nigga doing this in my face.
You gonna fuck around and get CTE.
I can't.
the real NFL niggas is getting CTE. So imagine you. I just seen the Zay Jones video. I don't know if y'all seen that yet. I seen that on the way here.
What?
Wide receiver for the Bills. Him and his brother were like, first of all, Zay Jones is butt booty naked in the hallway of his apartment. Basically, he's like fighting his brother like outside the apartment. Naked. He's like, I'm trying to fight for Jesus. He keeps saying that.
Oh, man.
Then he tries to like jump out of a window. He breaks the window, cuts himself. He's all bloody. His brother ends up holding him down until the cops come.
Now, when you see that, Josh, you don't think like, damn, like NFL need to do something about this brain injury shit.
I mean, shit.
All right, moving on. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear.
I love the sport. I'm sorry.
That's all I needed to hear out of that. Flognaw was last weekend. I completely it slipped my mind that it was here. Yeah. I didn't even think, but I always think like they usually is it Complex Con usually first then Flog, or do they swap sometimes?
Well, Flognaw hasn't happened in like 3 years.
Yeah, that's
kind of the thing that's been like. I think it's always been Flognaw then Complex Con.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to Tyler, man. Vision. This guy is amazing. Took over Dodger Stadium for the 3rd time, I believe.
The set was amazing, immaculate.
Oh yeah, he killed it. I haven't watched it yet.
Amazon had the stream up.
Yeah, Amazon had the stream. Shout out to Amazon. I got in late on Saturday, so I kind of like I missed everything, but I saw like the recaps. Man, shout out to him, dude. Like it's just amazing to see someone that you knew when they were like just drawing in a notebook designs and shit, and now to see like him having a whole fucking carnival / festival at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, booking the biggest artists in the world to perform for him and his friends. Like he literally books it for himself.
One thing that was dope was Offset did Amazon had all the artists that perform, whether they be guests for other people or just main artists on the bill. Did like one-on-one interviews, and Offset had a really cool interview just thanking Tyler for giving him confidence.
I saw that
himself. I was like, wow, like that speaks volumes.
Yeah, I actually sent that to Tyler this morning. I saw that where Offset was just like, man, he is inspiring to him. Yeah. And to be a black man that's doing all this stuff is inspiring. I think hip hop doesn't hold Tyler to that regard sometimes. Yeah. We kind of look at him as like this outlier and just this kid who's just doing that over there. But I think, we need more hip hop artists to come out and say like, he's at the top of the game right now. Like no one else is doing this. Yeah. Drake doesn't even do OVO Fest no more.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy. He should absolutely be doing OVO Fest. But I just think, it's not even about stardom. It's about consistency. It's about having a team that's ready to rally around you. It's about being selfless. Yeah. I think, that it's obviously a big money maker for Tyler, but it's also a big time consuming thing. Yeah. And you have to have the right team in place and the right people in place. And I think he's very conscious of that. And, just shout out to the whole team, Four Strikes, Chris, Kelly, Brad. They're doing something amazing with that whole thing.
One thing I wanted to touch on too. There was a clip of Kendrick, Baby Keem up there with the crowd. I know we gotta touch on this a little bit. What are your thoughts about concert crowds, festival crowds now. A lot of people upset. They're like, these are people that I lost tickets to. These are the people that bought my tickets.
Well, what was the? I missed that whole.
I guess the crowd wasn't. I don't know if you've seen this too, MC. The crowd wasn't hype or excited, and I guess Flognaw has the It kind of has the stigma of having a crowd that's too cool or
no.
way too...
You know what it is? That crowd is there for Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
I saw it firsthand with Drake.
Yeah,
Drake came out and did some amazing. He did Wu-Tang Forever. He did some shit. Yeah. I was in the crowd like, oh, and I'm looking around and niggas is like, where's Frank Ocean? Like hot. So I think that crowd is just always looking for Tyler and the people around Tyler
adjacent.
That's why Sid is able to have great sets and Left Brain and Damo Genesis and just
Earl had a set on Sunday.
Earl had an amazing set. So like I think that crowd is always just looking for our future. I didn't hear about the Kendrick set, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I think Tyler fans are very fickle. They like Tyler, and I think especially Kendrick coming off the album that he had, it might not be the most well received for that demographic. So I can see that.
I would expect Baby Keem to kind of fall into that, or am I wrong thinking that he might have fallen into the type of artist that they would have liked?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They didn't stream, so I haven't seen the set yet.
Yeah.
I want to see just them doing like the fucking
Hillbillies.
The Hillbillies. What's that song called?
The Hillbillies, right?
Is that what the song is called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hillbillies freestyle.
Yeah, that song is hard. I like that song. But yeah, it's interesting. I liked what they did with the Martine Rose collab.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was
cool.
dope. I like the build out of it.
I like you know what? I was a little negative on it at first, but I wouldn't even mind Kendrick and Keem having like a little EP together, because I think that Keem brings out a really fun side of Kendrick that I wish that we got on the albums.
Yeah.
Like the side of Kendrick on the Keem songs is what I liked, and like when he would just be fucking around in like Project 80 or you know what I'm saying? Like just fucking around.
I definitely want that. I think, Keem and Kendrick together are like a great young fun tag team. It's funny I say young fun, but yeah, I think like you said, he brings out a side of him that's just like a little, just not as heavy.
Playful.
Yeah, playful.
Yeah,
I like that
because it's like he gets a chance to flex the storytelling on the albums, but never like the way that he does on songs with Keem. It's very like elastic. If that's the word to use, very elastic lyrically, and it's like he doesn't really get to do that a lot, and it reminds me of Thug in a way. A lot of times when he does that shit, it's very elastic on the tracks with Keem. It's just like I feel like he's like, I got to do this on a track with him because like people who listen to me only expect this side or something. Well, maybe he doesn't think that way, but like the way that I hear him on those songs, I'm like, bro, he's having a fun ass time. Like I see the clips, I'm like, bro, he's having fun up there.
You kind of forget how great of a rapper he is. Yeah. Sometimes listen to his albums because like it's just so heavy in the storytelling and song making. But Kendrick is one of the ones like bars, flow, and everything in between that. So I agree. I would love to see more of them together. I think Keem seems to bring that out of him a lot. So yeah,
I feel like
more hillbillies.
Drake, J. Cole going on tour, doing a little small tour run. It'd be so cool if Kendrick and the two of them kind of like just take a picture.
It's interesting, man.
Yeah,
what's going on? I mean, the top three, like they're not
together.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I like it though.
But do you feel like? Here's my thoughts about that. Like, do you feel like Drake and J. Cole being together is kind of like all right, Kendrick, come on. Like if we
I don't know.
You feel like but we're not like trying to coax him to like come out, but like kind of being like, yo, like if we can do this together, we can all do this together. Let's squash. Because I feel like Cole would be the one realistically to just squash this shit.
Why Cole got to be the peacemaker?
He already shouted him out. He already shouted him out on the song on the album, and I feel like whatever Drake and Kendrick had is just like that shit should just be done.
I don't even think it's a thing. I think it's just like we just exist in different spaces.
Yeah,
and because we exist in different spaces and we are top tier rappers. Y'all,
it's like Drake and Kendrick is the last bit of competition that we have here, because like we're not gonna get a Drake or a Nas Jay-Z. Again.
I mean, I guess
that was the closest we could have got.
It's funny. I love the Cole Yachty podcast. Shout out to Mitch too. Mitch, it's a Safe Place podcast. I fuck with it. I listen. After I watched the Cole one, I watched a couple different ones. They're good, man. I like just the repertoire and just how they talk to artists. But something that was really interesting about the Cole one was just how Cole talked about his generation of rap being the last kind of competitive rappers. Like, you just don't catch that in this generation now. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I think it's just interesting to think about and see. And
I think it's interesting in the sense that we still got that with these three. Well, somewhat.
Yeah, but it's like, and that's what I was going to say. Like, I think we still got it in our minds, but I think they're even past it as artists.
Right. Because like the allure now, right, is Drake and Kendrick getting on the song. Because the allure is the allure shouldn't be who killed who. And I think that's what J. Cole brings up on the Yachty podcast. The allure shouldn't be who killed who on the track. It should be the fact that these two mega stars, billionaires, millionaires got in a song together and made a good song. Because here's the thing, if the song's whack, then y'all gonna be looking at him really weird.
I will say, even with Cole saying that, he's still like, when Cole gets on the track, he's trying to rap top tier.
Yeah, he is.
When Drake gets on the track, I think he's just trying to make a good song.
Yeah.
He's past it.
Yeah.
And Kendrick is past it unless he's with Keem.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know, man. It's all confusing, but I would love to
Drake
see them rap together.
With Keem. That's what I'm saying. Like Drake.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it's a real rivalry.
Yeah.
I think it's just like what we have in our minds about what they are, and I think they're just like, man, we just artists. When we feel inclined to do it, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, there were definitely people that tried to flip Hillbilly's freestyle into like, they're dissing Drake because they rapped over that record on Honestly Nevermind. I'm like, where's the diss? Honestly speaking, where's the diss?
It was a weird
because they did it, Mark.
No, it was something they said in the song that people caught to flip into a diss. It was like, when Keem says "bring all the girls to the stage" or something like that. Because Drake said that. Because Drake says on that one song,
Ayo, Eric, bring the girls to the stage and nobody getting paid. So Keem flipped it. They're like, ooh, he got him.
It's like, no.
Keem's taking his girls. I'm like, okay, guys, good one. That's a real good one.
That's the good one. It's like, I'm going to stop. But man, it's just interesting how people think, man.
Man, I just think of it as like, people. I think that would be the last, to me, of that generation break the internet moment. If those three was on stage. I mean, I don't think it'll happen.
I think it'll happen.
I don't think it'll happen in like Kentucky or wherever.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's not about to happen this way.
It's not gonna happen in fucking Kentucky or wherever the fuck they're going. Maybe Dreamville.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I think there's a lane open for that. They'll be touring right up until that moment. That'd be cool. Wait for Drake and J. Cole to break off and do their own thing after that. But I just thought about that and I was like, damn, man, that'd be such a cool moment for Kendrick to just finally just be there with those three, because those are the three that we was all arguing about in 2013, 2014. Like it was a J. Cole stands, which was all girls at that time. Shit, it might still be all girls. It was all the Drake stands, which are also all girls, and it was all the Kendrick people who was just niggas. Like it was literally that.
Kendrick got girls.
How many? I haven't.
Kendrick got girl fans.
The only women fans of Kendrick I see live in LA.
That's crazy because they Kendrick definitely got women fans. I've seen it. I know it. Yeah, he definitely got women fans.
I'm not denying it. I'm just saying what I've seen.
I want to see them perform Poetic Justice.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. I like that song. That's a song that's like kind of left off their catalog, both their catalogs.
They don't ever perform it. The Underground freestyle was a great freestyle. Listen to Take Care on My Way to Japan. And I listened to that and I was like, man, like Kendrick was kind of getting at Drake on that shit. Like, and the thing is, it wasn't no competition at that point either, or at that time either. But it was a cool story that he told there on the album, and I thought that those two had a good back and forth. Yeah. And I thought Poetic Justice was a great foil to the Underground freestyle and all the other stuff that they had done together. Like, it was just cool. It was a cool moment.
Yeah.
Would that quote unquote squash be received like how I Declare War was? I feel like I Declare War actually had some very strong disses that needed to be clean.
Because it's not a beat.
It's certain people, mostly New York talking heads, people from New York that talk about this shit, would look at it as if it was I Declare War, even though on both sides, I'm gonna have to say, hasn't nothing been said in almost a decade.
There's
almost
a decade.
Has anything ever been said?
The shit remix, Josh, was kind of
one.
The shit remix was Drake pretty pissed off. Control. That's it.
Yeah, the Drake remix was pretty much was a diss.
I gotta go back and listen. I never really saw a diss. Saw something like, huh?
He did, and I guess with the Control. Could we? I hate
Control's not a diss.
Control turned 10 in September, huh? Nobody talked about 10 years of Control.
It's not a diss.
I mean, Control was just such a stupid conversation.
It's just a lyrical exercise, and I think people just
Big Sean got mad at that one.
Yeah, I mean,
Big Sean should still be pissed.
I don't know, man.
He jabbed him back.
Yeah, Big Sean's good for the jabs back.
He jabbed him back. He jabbed everybody back. Yeah. Oh, look, Big Sean is the only nigga that he was looking for smoke.
That swung back.
Didn't Fabulous look for some smoke?
Yeah. was like, what studio opened, bro?
Speaking of, man, that Fab, Rick Ross, and Meek song. I like that song. Yeah, Vori's on there too. Yeah. I like that song.
I like the album.
It's cool. I liked it too. I was listening to it. I'm like, cool. It's some records.
It's very 2011. Like, it takes me back to that point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even I don't know if it makes me feel nostalgic in that sense, but it's good. It's just good rapping, good beats.
350K, Meek said. She sold 350K. We gotta get a little serious here though, because a couple months back we talked about a certain person, and we talked at length about relationships and things of that nature in regards to Keke Palmer, the Usher situation. Her baby father comes out. It comes out last week that she was getting a restraining order on him, and wanted custody. Well, she was granted custody of their son, because of her alleged abuse, and I guess there was footage to back all of that up. TMZ reported, a lot of places reported it. I think at the time we were just pretty much like, let's get out the group chat. Like, we just kick us out. Like, we don't want to be in it. But at the same time, we were like, like if she gets back with him, it just is what it is. And she ended up.
They got back together. Yeah, that's what I thought. And it was funny at the time. It was like all in jest. From our perspective.
Well, naturally, we didn't think anything like that was going down, but we did think that we were like our fucking red flags with our. You know what I'm saying? We're just like, this nigga's kind of not all there. But if she's cool with it, look at. You know what I'm saying? I think we said she has to know what he's into or what he likes if she's still with the dude like that. Yeah. And looking back in hindsight, it's kind of like, damn, like it paints it in a more kind of like, not sinister, like crazier light. You know what I mean? Where it's like this news comes out, and then it puts everything in a different light. Where it's like, not like what was she trying to do, or like it was her being out Usher just feeling like liberated or free from whatever the fuck he was doing or whatever the hell he was doing at that point. But that footage doesn't look good. That footage looks terrible.
Yeah, man, that shit was terrible. I mean, it's terrible. First of all, it's terrible when you have a baby involved and it's just those type of things going on. But when the footage came out, it was just like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like, and it's unfortunate because, like, as a celebrity, everything you do is in the public eye, and she isn't going to be able. I mean, she's going to be able to heal from this, absolutely. But I think just healing in the public eyes is always harder.
Yeah. Because she now becomes, whether willingly or unwillingly, she becomes kind of you kind of feel like, or I guess would she have to feel like she has to advocate for this now?
Yeah, that too. But also, I just think even what we're doing here, talking about it, it's like it's just always going to be put in your face in different ways, and I think that's just hard. It just sucks, man. Like, after seeing just the screenshots and just reading up on just the things she said, like, no one should go through that for anything. I mean,
ripping up her journal that she had when she was like a kid.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like that's just like terroristic acts at this point. And even that, saying that was a little insensitive, but
even still, like, did you see that they had to like basically take away the dude's gun? Nigga had a gun.
Oh, damn, I didn't see that. Yeah, I mean, they should.
They had to confiscate his weapon, and I was like, yo, this dude's crazy.
Yeah, where's he? Where they live in New York?
They from here, I think.
Oh, okay.
His brother is Dro from Insecure.
I know, yeah.
And he came
even
out.
That the family going back and forth. Her mom, his mom. I'm seeing screenshots of text messages. Like, it just sucks, man. It sucks that this has to happen on a public stage, and I just want to send love and light to all parties, especially Keke. Being a young mother, having to deal with this, and the kid is still young, but like kids grow up, and just to see
they'll know it.
Yeah, they'll know it, and you just have to carry yourself in a certain type of way in these situations, and it's unfortunate, man. Like,
super.
Yeah, super I when it first came out, I was like, damn, like. Because when it first came out, I was just like, oh, restraining order, like custody battle. Yeah. It was very, and like in the beginning, it was like, okay, like they're breaking up. She wants the baby. That you have the Usher thing in your mind.
Yeah,
but it's so much deeper than that.
Yeah, because like the first thing you think is like the Usher thing. It really did break them up. Like they really couldn't come back from that.
That's the most shallow way to think about it.
Exactly.
Like, it's like it's so much more than that. And the Usher thing might have been a little bit of a cry for help. And a little bit of just the straw that broke the camel's back. And in hindsight, it's like, damn, like
At least she got out.
Was needed. Yeah.
Because a lot of people can't get out and they don't get out. And I've grown up around domestic violence myself. Seeing shit like that is extremely kind of like it's like, bro, like it's triggering, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't ever want to see nobody in that type of situation, whether you know them or not. You know what I'm saying? And like Josh said, we send out all of our love, but again, this motherfucker is crazy. Like somebody put up a tweet where he had said, "Me when I'm not around my son," and one of the slides was Homelander from fucking The Boys, and I'm just like, bro, this motherfucker.
Like, that's what you're thinking of? Like,
that's crazy, son. Somebody said it's always them light skinned niggas. I said, hey,
it is, yeah.
Drewski hands to that. What's up with this Drewski Birdman shit, bro?
Come on, it's
fake. It's fake now, right?
Yeah, come on, man.
It's officially, because at first it was kind of like,
I thought it was fake from the jump. Like Birdman's just playing along, which is dope. I mean,
I never thought Birdman would play along with some shit like that. That's my thing.
But also Birdman has a sense of humor. He's not like niggas think Birdman ain't got a sense of humor, bro.
No,
you ain't never listened to a Big Timers album. Skits was hilarious.
The lines are also hilarious.
Yeah. But I mean, now I know it's fake now that Drewski like retweeted the TMZ thing, and so I'm pretty sure we'll see the full like effect and the full everything coming out of that. I think you don't think it was a little bit of like, yo, what the fuck you doing at first?
No, when I first saw it, I knew it was fake from the jump, especially with TMZ and the angles and just how crisp the camera looked. I'm like, what studio y'all at?
They put a grayscale filter over it. It was a great fucking
shit was crazy. But I just think it's funny, man. There could have been records thing. Yeah. Like, just when Drewski does, like, the auditions in different cities.
That, to me, is the best
That's the funniest thing on the internet right now.
Yeah, that's the best thing that he does. Like, if I had to rank him right now, bro, I think Lou Ratchet got the best skits going right now.
He is not funny to me.
Lou Ratchet is mad funny,
he
bro.
He is so not funny to me.
Lou Ratchet's mad funny.
That's like, he's like Zach Fox funny to me. And I don't think Zach Fox is funny.
Like, okay, so Drewski better than Lou Ratchet?
Absolutely.
Drewski, the thing is Drewski he'll have a skit. Sometimes the skits be too damn long. That'd be my main thing.
Man, I would say who's at the top.
Standing on Business is the skit of the year, though. I'm gonna give you that. Standing on Business is the skit of the year.
But which one of it? The one where he's listening to the song cracks me the fuck
That's
up.
the one. That's the thing. It's all like 1-2 minute skit.
But the part he's listening to the song is comedy.
I'm standing on Business.
No, I'm talking about when he's listening to Drake's song and then his song.
That was the second one. That was the second one. Yeah. And
that shit is hilarious. I'm gonna tell you who's top of the rankings right now.
Ooh.
Ben the Don.
Okay, Ben the Don.
Hey man, he's killing it right now.
I don't get a lot of Ben the Don on my algorithm.
I have to follow him because I'm like, bro, you're killing it. All of his shits is funny.
I only saw the Drake one.
Bro, that's one where he plays like a real estate agent in Miami.
What?
He plays like a Cuban real estate agent.
He's not even Cuban though.
Bro, he's hilarious. He has his accent. He has his shirt he be wearing. He be showing the house. He's comedy.
Hey, what happened to what about my man Desi Banks? He's got his own show.
I'm not gonna front. Desi's still up there.
He got his own show now.
Which one? The Spade Show?
Yeah, the Spade Show.
Oh yeah, with Waka. That's good. Yeah, it's a good show.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
I never would have expected that he would come out of it and have like a little TV deal. I thought that was dope because he always had the best skits to me too. When he would talk about when he was in the car with his baby and shit. That was a funny one. He had the best, like during COVID, he was just rolling. Cause at that point it was like, how the fuck did he get into this hospital? How the fuck did he get into all these places?
I gotta see some Ben the Don. Ben the Don has a plastic surgery one. Someone's literally getting plastic surgery while he's making this. I promise you, bro. He putting the marks on the girl.
Stop it. Yo.
I promise you. You talking about access and how'd you do it? This guy's going crazy.
Because like Drewski had one where he was in the airport.
Well, that was a fake airport. Yeah, that was a good one though. That was a fake airport.
The TSA one was like, "Yo, this shit's too. Is this Southwest?"
Yeah, that was actually a good one because they really be like that. They be throwing the fucking the little things. They be screaming at you. Hey, the New York airport, they TSA is like top TSA.
They love their job. They love their fucking job out there. I remember when I went out there in January.
They on some shit. The way they talk to you, the way they just the swag. Nigga telling me nice sweater. I'm like, man, hold my bag, make it. I curbside checked the bag coming back to LA.
You also was on Delta One, and I gotta say, You can't hide it no more, nigga.
Hey, man.
You can't hide it no more.
Hey, man. Shout out to Delta One, man. My people up there,
fucking
man.
talking. This nigga Eric say, yeah, man, Delta One's crazy. I'm like, nigga, you white Jewish, bro. Get out of here, bro. Like, of course you got the money for that shit, nigga. Just came here and started. Josh said, Josh, follow up. Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Because it is, bro. LAX got like a little private area where you just like right off the curb, you in Delta One. It's like, oh shit, this shit smell different.
I said, how much that shit is? Ty said, too goddamn much.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's actually a crazy expense, but I'm blessed. Thank
Fuck
you.
out of here, man. This nigga said, Josh said, I'm never going back.
Never going back. Next week I'll probably be in Comfort Plus, but for now, Delta One, baby. But man, Ben the Don, man.
I gotta try them out.
I'm gonna send you a couple because you seen the Drake ones?
Yeah, I saw the Drake ones.
Yeah, the Drake ones is good.
They pop up on my algo.
Yeah, the Drake ones is good, but he got some other ones. The real estate agent, he got one.
Is that recent?
No, it's a little older. The real estate agent and the surgeon one's a little older. He been turning it up the last couple weeks though. Like he's just been doing different shit. I'm like, okay, you figured it out.
Is it 2 ends? Oh yeah.
Even the weed promos he be doing, they're good. He be acting like a trapper trying to get your girl. It's just funny, right, man.
I got it locked in. I'm a what? All right, man. We gonna figure it out.
He got some ones.
We gonna figure it out. Complex Con is this weekend. We mentioned Flogging All last weekend. Mm-hmm. Complex Con this weekend. ASF Tacos makes its fucking debut. I want to do a segment where you kind of just talk about the creation of it, talk about the curation of it. Because my wife's been kind of, she's like, what Mexicans he been talking to?
Hey man, I got some Mexicans on the team. Shout out to Chef Fernando, it's my guy.
He's like, what are these tacos gonna taste like?
It's funny, man, because that's everyone's big question. And honestly, coming into it, I even felt a little uneasy. I'm like, am I appropriating making tacos?
A little bit.
No, I'm not at all. Niggas make tacos. Niggas make burgers.
Who created burgers?
The Germans.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah, they have. But tacos, like, so my thing
hamburger. Nigga, come on, it's German.
My thing with tacos is like, I'm from Los Angeles, the home of the taco. Mm-hmm. And when I had this idea,
Mexico is not the home of the taco.
No, it's Los Angeles for sure. Absolutely, Mexico.
Drewski in it.
It's Los Angeles.
Drewski.
It might be more taco spots. It might be more taco spots in Los Angeles than Mexico.
I'm Drewski in it right
now. But back to it. I think for me, I just wanted to make Tito's Tacos was a place I used to go to a lot when I was younger. And then I used to eat a lot of Jack in the Box tacos. And I just wanted to make something that was reminiscent of both of those. Mm-hmm. This is like the first of my food empire. I'm planning to have a couple different restaurants, but I think tacos was just like a gap in the food sphere at the moment. Everyone's doing burgers, everyone's doing wings. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, oh, tacos is cool. So I had this idea. I met with my business partner Andy and Fernando. They were into it immediately when I mentioned it, just like hard shell tacos. So it's all hard shell.
Fire.
That's why it's not a taqueria. It's tacos, hard shell tacos.
My favorite taco
with cheddar cheese, grated cheddar cheese, fluffy cheese. The cheese
that's the Tito's.
Like at Tito's. Yeah, has lettuce, tomatoes, ground beef, and then we're gonna do a ground Impossible meat. Later on, that's just like the Complex Con menu. This is like a smaller menu. Mm-hmm. Later on, we'll do like a potato taco. There's like a carnitas that we have that's really good. And then we've been playing around with like a carne asada.
What's the process of you like going around doing like taste tests? Do you taste it yourself and then have other people taste it as well? Pause or like
it's really been just like me, Fernando, Andy, and then like Fernando's family. I ain't gonna lie, his kids and his wife.
Yeah.
Fernando's just like a genius. Like he's the guy behind Trill Burgers. He like developed that burger.
We gotta get him on the show.
Yeah, we actually do. We developed that burger, or he developed that burger with Bun B. He does Portside Fish Company and OC. What else is Fernando behind? A couple different food spots, but he's good with food, man. Yeah. Like when we had our first meeting, I told them what I wanted to do. We sat down, went through a couple different variations. Wasn't quite there. The shell wasn't there yet. And then just like the filling wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
I explained it to him again. I gave him some spots in LA to check out. Like, yo, this is what I'm going for. They went and did their due diligence. I was on the taco tour. I went to San Diego one day. Stayed up there. I just drove over like for a day and
driving motherfucker. I keep telling niggas Josh will drive.
Yeah, I literally just drove to San Diego for a day, like by myself.
How far is San Diego from where we at?
It's like 2 hours.
2 hours, but driving up there by myself, like just trying tacos. I was just eating. I went to like 7 different taco spots.
Did you? Oh man, there's Sam the cooking guy has a good taco spot out there. Fuck, what's it called?
It's like this one called Three Sisters that I really took a liking to. But I like the way they were like doing their like frying their shells.
Yeah.
So we kind of stole their like little technique a little bit. But then I actually saw their technique. I brought it back to Fernando. He's like, "Oh, I know a faster way, a better way to do it."
Right.
And we developed ours. And yeah, man, like I think they just took my my direction really well. He came with his own little flavor. He's developed a couple different sauces. I have my hot sauce that I won't have at Complex Con, but you'll be able to get it soon.
We've had the hot sauce.
Yeah.
It is fire in both ways.
Yeah. That's gonna be at the restaurant where we launched that. I just didn't have time to make it myself. Like I've been super busy. But yeah, man, Ella ASF doing a big collab with Street Mob Records.
It's crazy.
That's Jose Ortiz Paz from the lead singer from Forza Reggae.
Okay.
I'm probably butchering their name.
Shout out Brian.
Shout out Brian. Shout out Edgar on the team. I'm excited, man. I think for me, I always had dreams of owning a restaurant.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, and I think this is like the first step to it. And I'm just super excited, man.
I love to see it, man.
Yeah.
I love to see you make your dreams a reality in so many ways, and being able to do this. Like Complex Con last year, you had clothes.
Yeah.
This year you got food. You know what
back
I'm saying?
to back.
And I think that it's more like this to me, more than the clothes, seems more in line with shit that you like.
Yeah,
which is crazy to me. Like more than the clothes.
I mean, I'm a food. I love food, man. I'm a foodie. I can't deny it. And just to be able to have my own spot, even just the idea behind it, calling it L ain't shit funny. Like I literally saw a meme that said Mexican food is so fire, I'll pull up to L whatever. It's like I saw this meme, I was like, oh, that's it. L ain't shit funny. So yeah,
that ain't shit funny.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be it. I'm excited. I'm blessed. I have some great partners, and yeah, I'm just ready to debut it and see where it takes me.
Hey man, if you're in Long Beach this weekend, if you listen to the show, ASF is gonna be there. L Ain't Shit Funny Tacos. It's gonna be out in that little food plaza.
Yep.
Out in there. The convention center is a fucking maze, so you just got to go right.
Yeah, just go north. Straight to the back.
Yeah, go north. Go all the way to the back.
The First We Feast Lagoon is where they will be.
Yeah,
exactly.
First We Feast Lagoon. I don't know anything else going on in Complex Con but this shit this year. So let's just keep it real.
Pull up. And shout out to Complex Con, shout out to First We Feast for just giving me the opportunity. You know, this is a brand new concept. And, you know, I'm just excited to share it with the world, man. I think it's been a long time coming. I've been working on this idea for literally like 2 years now.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm blessed, man. I'm really blessed to be able to see it come to life. And I don't take any of it for granted. So yeah, come on, try it, please.
Shout out to that. Shout out to Complex Con, First We Feast, everybody out there. I want to talk about some things on B-Sides. Yeah. One of the things are very timely.
Okay.
We have to talk about. I guess I'll talk about Austin on there too, because I went to Austin.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Afrotech. Yeah, Afrotech was big on my timeline too.
Yeah, let's talk about Afrotech a little bit.
Heard of some hoes out there.
It is a very big month for food too. Thanksgiving next week. Obviously, we won't have an episode next week, so shout out to everybody. Hopefully, they enjoy their holiday next week.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that's celebrating their Turkey Day responsibly and respectfully. Hopefully, Josh, wherever you go, you can smoke weed before you go there.
You know, I stopped smoking.
Oh shit! So you're not gonna have that. You're not gonna have that.
I literally was just talking to my therapist today. I'm like, this is my first holiday is not smoking weed.
That's great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna do the flex bomb for that.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Do the flex bomb for that, man. Flex bomb for Josh there. Funk Master P. There you go. All right, y'all. That's BlkPrint. If you're on Patreon, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna roll over. You're gonna just roll over. You're gonna get B-Sides this week. You're also gonna get. I'm thinking a new concept for a show with me and Mark.
Oh shit! What you gonna do?
I want Mark to watch movies he ain't never seen before.
Oh, that'd be
this
good.
Motherfucker ain't never seen nothing.
It's a long list.
He ain't seen shit.
Man, there's actually a good movie on Netflix I'm gonna finish tonight called The Killers.
I gotta watch that new David Fincher movie.
It's like a fake ass American Psycho. It's good though. I enjoy it, man.
I'm gonna tell Pat and Eric you said that. Josh's review, fake ass American Psycho.
Yeah, I'm halfway through it, but I'm like, that's exactly what this is.
Actually, I saw. What did I see? What have I seen lately? No, I saw Blue Beetle again. Blue Beetle's good.
Did you see? You didn't see Passages, huh? Did I mention on the show?
No, it's Passages.
Indie movie, movie. Pretty good. Though.
I forgot that you was on your Sundance shit.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Oh wait, Anatomy of Fall. Anatomy of the Fall.
What's that?
Great movie. It's another like kind of indie movie.
But you got the
I think it's French.
The indie like subscription.
But I saw this. This is actually it's in theaters. I saw it at on like the AMC A-list.
In Lamley. Oh, shit's on AMC.
Yeah.
I haven't been to movies in a grip. I need to put my A-list to use for sure.
Anatomy of the Fall is making my list this year. That might be the best movie of the year.
That's what we should talk about too. Come December. I know ASF list is coming.
Yep.
But we should talk about it. We should do an episode we review like our top 10s.
Oh, yeah.
Just of everything of the year. Like we just get our TV. Let's do TV. Let's do movies. Probably can't do games. You probably only play like 3 games this year.
Yeah, I maybe even that. I bought Madden and NBA 2K, and I barely played them shits.
It's probably movies will probably be the best ones. So think of your list. We'll think of our list. I don't know, MC, what you would do there for that.
TV and movies is gonna be tough. I mean, I'm actually pretty. I've never been sad that a show has ended until I watch season 4 of The Wire. Obviously, I have one more season to watch, but I'm actually pretty sad season 4 does not have more episodes. I can't really jump in and say that was the best season of television I've ever watched because obviously I haven't watched much television.
I think that was pretty damn good. I think that by the end of like you watching a lot of television, it'll be pretty damn high. Me and Just started watching Curb.
Oh yeah, that's a great show, man.
We started watching Curb. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen every episode of Curb, but like I was so glad when she started laughing. I was like, okay, we can keep watching this because
I like Curb because it's like now, so like. You can see things that are like familiar.
Well, what I said before was I told her I was like Josh, like this is his life, like he thinks he's Larry David. Absolutely. She was like, how is this like Josh? I'm like, bro, Larry David acts just like Josh.
Literally my life. I have so many moments throughout the day where I'm like, oh, this is a Curb moment.
So like first episode is obviously the bunch up in the pants episode. Yeah. And I like that episode got her. And she was just like, it gives me anxiety watching him go through all the shit. I was like, yes, it gets worse.
That's how I feel.
It gets way worse on this show. So Curb is something that I'm rewatching now. All 11 seasons. I hope we can get through it. But thank you guys for listening to BlkPrint. We'll be back in a week and a half. With more new shit for you guys. B-sides also coming out for patrons. And we'll see you guys later. For Josh Pease, I'm J5. That's MC. Have a safe Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.